Welcome back to some more wonders. In today's video, we're just going to go over some gameplay. I wanted to start this off with a run where I'm straight onto the boss. This character right here uses a rapier and is by far one of the most fun characters in the game in my opinion. Her attacks are super fast. She has very quick dodges. And if you do a perfect dodge, your dodge will then reset. It is very, very enjoyable, very fast-paced, and very high DPS. As you see right here, I was able to avoid some damage right there with the electric sword ability. It makes you invulnerable momentarily, and it will do massive damage to all enemies in that little circle. Now, the one problem with this character, right there, I accidentally press escape on accident and start freaking out. I find the one problem with this character is she is insanely squishy, so you have to try your best to dodge every single hit. As you saw right there, I got hit by 2 attacks and I'm already almost dead. So right here I'm recovering my little 2 HP per second, trying to run away, try to recover some of that HP. As you see, I'm already almost back to full HP because my HP is so low. I dodged that attack right there with the electric sword, and then one more hit and I'm dead, so I'm trying to play it as safe as I can. When you use your little skill right there, as you saw, I had a little barrier on me. Why did I have that barrier? That was because of a little upgrade that you can get during the run. And we almost have the kill. We dodge it with some invulnerability there, and unfortunately I step on a little square and die. Now that was probably like my 10th, 15th death on this character. I tried not to like overpower myself with all of the upgrades before trying to defeat the very first boss, because I feel like that takes away all the fun, that takes away all the challenge. But anyways, this will be another run. I'll show this case. This one is the full run. On this run, I wanted to try out the Earth Sword. As you saw right there, you had 3 different options when you go through the sword portal. You could choose, you get 3 random elements, and you can choose whichever one of the 3 that you want. As you see right here, this skill that I'm using is her first skill. Her first skill that makes that little red slash right there, it's basically a really long AoE slash in front of her. While she has that skill activated, she cannot move, but she can still dodge and continue to attack. So a good technique with her to use there is to go ahead and use her skill, and then perfect dodge, and then keep attacking, then perfect dodge and keep attacking, and that's basically her style right there. You want to keep perfect dodging to keep getting your stats right there. Now right there, I accidentally screwed up and dropped my sword. What you're supposed to do is pick up 2 elemental swords, one on the R skill and one on the E skill. But I done goofed, and I was trying my hardest to pick that sword up because I really wanted to use the Earth Sword on the boss, but unfortunately there's no way to pick it back up, so gotta go in the rest of the dungeon feeling sad that I wasted that. Now, again, as you see, we use this first skill. I guess we'll call it the Q skill since that's what it's on my keyboard. The Q skill does that little AoE slash, and it does pretty good damage, but the one downside with it is it does less damage than your basic attacks. So when there's only one enemy, it is actually better to just walk up to them and slap them in the face because it does more damage that way. Now, as you see, when you level up, you get those 3 little options right there. I recommend trying to do as much damage as possible. SP boost is also quite good, which I didn't realize until just recently. What the SP boost does, I thought it was going to be specifically for mages, because that's what they kind of say in the guides. But actually what it does for this character is it gives you extra dashes. So that's actually really insane. It gives you more and more dodges. So you could go ahead and dodge, keep autoing, dodge, keep autoing, and then just keep doing that over and over again. Now right here we are into the shop. The shop is honestly the most overpowered thing in the game. It lets you purchase multiple items. You buy out the shop with as much gold as you can, and the things are fairly priced, so most of the time you should be able to buy at least like 3 items, which is a whole entire set. And you could buy a potion, and it's all insanely cheap. So make sure in every single run you're at least going through the shop at least one time, because it will give you so many artifacts. Otherwise, you're never going to spend your gold. Now, this room right here, you have to slash that little wolf down first before you can start attacking. And now that the wolf is destroyed, you can go ahead and start killing all of the enemies. Now, as you see, this character also has a slight problem right here with that little wall, but since I have that fire sword, the fire sword has a projectile on it, which is her only way of attacking at range besides that massive long AoE attack. Now, as you see, in order to get close to these guys, I got to keep dodging. What you could also do is jump over those shots if you would like. However, I prefer just dodging because, I don't know, it feels a little safer to me. Now, since I'm very low on health, I feel like I need to play this as safe as possible. Now, we got lucky right here. As you see right here, that's a purple sword. If you look on the background, it's purple. The other ones are like a grayish. Grayish means, obviously, it's a lower rarity sword. What does that mean exactly? It means the boosts, the damage, are going to be lower with that sword than the purple one. So, of course, it basically means you have to take that purple one because it'll be way bigger damage. And the electric sword, in my opinion, is the best in slot sword because it makes you invulnerable. It's literally like, I don't know how to say her name from Genshin Impact, who does that little ult and just starts attacking everybody. Very similar to that. Now over here we're looking at the skills to get, and we're going to go ahead and fight the boss. We're only level 5. We don't have a lot of health. We don't have a lot of attack. But we'll see what we could do here with our half HP and no items. I believe I might have used my item, actually. Let's see. Now, Bandersnatch, if you remember, does about 94 damage with the very first AoE smack in your face. So you need to make sure you dodge that more than anything and prioritize dodging with this character. Do not try to tank anything. If you have the shield upgrade with your skill 1, that little AoE slash, your Q skill, you can tank one hit possibly. But I don't have that. I just have massive, massive damage thanks to my artifacts that I have. Now we just keep attacking, and try to kill him before anything happens. Right there was the giant swipe attack right there, which would have one-shot me. But I went invulnerable with that electric sword and was able to kill the boss. Now, that was my artifacts right there. If you want to check those out, you can pause the video and look at those. I recommend those artifacts for this character. If you're early game, later game, there could be some better sets that you can unlock further into the game. But yeah, with this character, focus big DPS and try not to get hit. This character is insanely fun, a very fast-paced glass cannon type character. So if that is your style, this character will be your favorite character in the game, I guarantee it. Now, that's all I've got for you guys. If you want to see more Wanderers, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.